Wait. I keep learning vocabulary every single day while watching video, while reading books, while talking to people. However, I forget what should I do because I know the more vocabulary I have, the better I am going to speak this language. So, what should I do so that I can remember those vocabulary for a long time? Is there any way? I'm really fed up of doing hard work on vocabulary especially because I keep forgetting them. If this is your problem, then my friend, I'm going to share with you how you can remember your vocabulary for a long time. Hello and welcome to my channel English with Anita. I hope you people are doing great and learning English language great way. My friend, as you know that this whole fluency depends on only one thing, that is vocabulary. The more vocabulary you have, the better you are going to speak this language. There are some other aspects we have to work on, that just like grammar, or we have to work on our confidence, right? So many things are there, but the thing which plays the vital role, that is none other than vocabulary. We need to have a lot of vocabulary in order to speak English language fluently. My friend, there are many people, they learn every single day new words. They work hard on that kind of things, but if you ask them after 1 week, in their mind those vocabulary won't be there, and that's why they won't be able to use them while having conversation, while writing something. And why it happens? Because we make one mistakes. My friend, when you are learning new vocabulary, try to put little more effort and write them down. That is the first thing. If you are watching, reading, or talking to someone and you are coming across new vocabulary, try to write them down. That is the first thing. Second thing, try to make the sentences. Yes, you heard me right. And these all are the self practice. You don't have to be worry so much. Why? Because you are going to practice on your own, like while learning or after learning, you are going to write it down. No one is going to involve in your writing, right? First thing. Second thing, if you are making sentences, no one is going to involve in that one. If you face any problem, you can take the help of Google, right? And other than that one, you can make a story so that that word can retain in your mind for a long time. Okay? And after that, revise them every single day. Revise them, I mean continuously for 1 week or for 2 week, same words, and then you will see these words will become effortless. Like after 1 or 2 weeks, you will see that those words will start coming out of your mouth effortlessly without putting effort, and you will end up speaking this language fluently. So other than this thing, what you can do, my friend, in my case, what I do, see, I don't write a lot of vocabulary, but the vocabulary which is unfamiliar to me and I feel that I can use them in future, then I try to write them down, and I make some sentences, and I try to make a story, and on top of that, I try to share with my friends that this is the vocabulary I learn. And then they also learn with me, and if I forget, so they share with me, and that's how we remember, because that word goes on in I would say that in circle. If I forget, my friend, they are going to use. If they forget, so I may use. In this way we remember. So if you don't have friend, no worry, because you can do hard work. And if you, my friend, if you shrink your heart from doing little effort or from doing little more hard work, then your main hard work will be wasted. I mean, the effort which you are putting while watching, while listening, or while talking with people, it will be wasted. So that is why try to put little more effort and do all the things, just like writing and revising them, making sentences, making a story, and deliberately using them while having conversation. And this is how you can learn vocabulary. And You can't remember within one day. You may, but if you do it in hurry, you may forget also after 2 3 days. For remembering it for a long time or for retaining it in our mind, we need to revise them. We need to overuse them. With our friends or when we are alone doing house chores, we can use them. And this is how we can remember words for a long time. As I told you that fluency is based on vocabulary. My friend, if you don't have knowledge of grammar, even sometime it's okay. I've seen many people, they keep saying that I don't know grammar. However, when I listen their English, they speak fabulous English. They speak good English without grammar. They have never ever paid close attention to the grammar. However, they have fluency because they have proper words and they may be a good listener, right? I'm not saying that you should not learn grammar. You should. It is really important, but without grammar also, if you have vocabulary, you can speak this language. So you should focus on everything, just like on speaking practice, listening practice, learning vocabulary, on grammar. But the least thing we can do is learn vocabulary and then use them. Okay? See, if you don't know proper grammar, I know you are not going to make good sentences or proper sentences, but at least the way you listen, maybe you can, fix in that one and then use them. But it would be better if you know grammar also. Why I am saying this? Because if you don't know grammar, you will have always doubt that whether I am making correct sentence or not. Today what happened, I was talking to one person and that person told me that I don't have grammar knowledge, but when I listened that person English, it was quite good. She was able to speak this language. Then I thought that yeah, many people are there, they don't know grammar, however they know not fluent English, but at least they know broken English, they know survival English. So they are way better than those who are not starting their journey. They are way better than those who are learning and forgetting the vocabulary, right? And for that reason, they are not continuing their English speaking journey. So this is what you can do, and remember the vocabulary for a long time. Use them. There is one says, if you don't use the thing which you have, you will lose them. Okay? So if you want to protect, keep in your mind for a long time, then just try to use them as many times as possible in a day and revise them. I have seen many people, they write those vocabulary down, and while having conversation over the call, they see the notebook and use those vocabulary, and it sounds so good when they use while speaking English language, right? You might be thinking, or you might have noticed the person who uses good vocabulary, you may consider them or that particular person that he or she is a fluent English speaker, right? So vocabulary plays the vital role, and that's how we need to know how to learn vocabulary and how to remember them. Learning is not everything. Everyone is learning, but how to retain them in our mind for a long period of time, that is the big task. And for that one, we have got some task, that is writing them down and making sentences, making a story, and speaking alone, afterward speaking with our co-learner, with our friends. And this is the way to learn vocabulary and to remember vocabulary. Okay, so I guess that from today onwards, you are not going to make the same kind of mistakes. Only learning, you are just giving input to your mind, but when it comes to giving output, in that time you are getting failure because you are not letting your mind to think that word for a long time, and you are just learning new things, and every single day you are giving new tasks, and that's why your mind is not becoming familiar of any words, or any words is not becoming familiar of your mind. That is why learn some words and revise them, then you can retain them in your mind for a long time. So this is what I wanted to share with you, and this is what I do for learning new vocabulary. So I hope this video is little helpful for you. If it is, then don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.